Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
It's time for Stephen Stars softball on the Show Me Sports Network. This is the Stephen Stars softball pregame show on the exclusive home for Stars softball, the Show Me Sports Network. We'll recap last game's highlights, set the stage for first pitch, and even get the thoughts of the head coach during the pregame show. All while we get set to bring you the exciting play-by-play action of our Stephen Stars. The best broadcast coverage in mid-Missouri is on the air as Blake Gazaway and the crew are ready in the broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of Stephen Stars softball is brought to you by Boone County Journal, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, and Sawdust Studios. The excitement is building in the stands, and the tension is rising in the dugout as first pitch is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Stephen Stars softball on the Stars Radio Network, simulcast with video on Team One Sports. Now here's the voice of the Show Me Sports Network and the Stars Radio Network, Blake Gazaway.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you as we are set for another cold but not as windy Stephen Stars softball game, as they've got one today and two tomorrow. Schedule's kind of been rearranged just a little bit, but Mother Nature has at least sent some sunshine our way, as it is still a little on the cold side, but most importantly, we are ready to play some softball. Taking a look at the starters for the Iowa Wesleyan University Tigers. In left field, they'll start Kara Krieger. In right field, Emily Rooney. Catching today's game will be Alexis Davis. They'll start at second base, Ivy Gertis. At third base, they will start Nicole Sherrill. At pitching on the mound will be Abby Dameron. First base, batting seventh, will be Adriana Jarrett. And playing shortstop, batting eighth, will be Ariana Wolford. And center field, batting ninth, will be Kylie Toplift. Again on the mound will be Abby Dameron. She will get the start for today's game. Take a look at the starting lineup for your Stars. Leading off, batting first in right field will be Lindsay Hood. Batting second will be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. Catching, batting third will be Macy Billups. Playing left field, batting fourth will be Lauren Husky. Batting fifth and pitching on the mound will be Jillian Hale. Batting sixth. Playing third base will be Grace Taft. Playing shortstop, batting seventh will be Lindsay Pica. Batting eighth on second base will be Kaylee Baker. And batting ninth, center fielder Olivia Williams, to round out the starters for the Stephen Stars. So we're going to have the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer. You're a parent. You're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Are your end of the year insurance deductibles met? Hi, this is Morgan from Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine here in Sedalia. If you are scheduled for surgery or planning to have an elective procedure, your physical or occupational therapy could cost you little to nothing out of pocket. When you need personalized therapy, our dedicated, friendly staff of therapists are here for you. With more than 40 locations here in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. To find a clinic near you, call us today or visit us online at peaksportspine.com. Physical therapy or occupational therapy is a journey. Let us be there with you on the road to recovery.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Tomorrow we'll keep you update on the games tomorrow. The game changes tomorrow. As for the Stars, they sit at 0-3 on the season. They'll be taking on the Iowa Wesleyan University Tigers. This in the Lincoln University HBCU round robin play. Again on the mound will be Jillian Hale. She's a freshman, 5'4" freshman. She is here from Taft College is where she last played before she came here to the Stars. Leading off the game will be left fielder in Kara Krieger. She's a right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. From New London, Iowa, went to New London High School. We are just about set for softball here. As we said, 1 game today, 2 tomorrow for the Stars. As Krieger will step in. So first offering to her. Called strike 1. So that'll make it no balls and 1 strike here. Stars looking for win number 1 on their season. They sit at 0-3. Corners will pull in a little bit. That one upstairs. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, as we said here at the ballpark, it is a little chilly. But we are set for Stars softball. 1-1 offering on the way. That one upstairs and outside. That takes it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Hale on the mound. We saw her start game 1 of the 2020 season for the Stars. 2-1 offering, swung on and missed. That takes us even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there are a couple more games left here today and a whole host of games tomorrow. We'll have both of the Stars games that are on the deck for tomorrow. 2-2 offering on the way. There's going to be a bouncing ball hit to third base under the glove. It'll be picked up, throw not in time. Well, that will be, they list that as an error or hit. Either way, it'll be a runner on first base. Stepping in will be right fielder Emily Rooney. First offering to her. She's going to try to have a swinging bunt. Fouls that one, so she'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. So Rooney, a sophomore. She's a left-handed batter, right-handed thrower from St. Charles, Missouri. Went to Francis Howell High School. They know a thing or two about softball there. She's going to try that again. Again, foul. As the corners come crashing down with Throckmorton as well as Tath. Throckmorton on first base, Tath on third. So again, they'll play a couple steps in. Runner on first base, nobody out, still scoreless here. It's just the second batter of our game. As that one's going to be fouled off again. Well, that'll keep the count at no balls and 2 strikes. As Rooney will step back in again, left-handed batter. She is down in the count. Steps deep in the batter's box. Choke up maybe a finger on the bat. 0-2 offering. That one's going to be a bit outside. So that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Hale will toe the rubber again. She looks in, gets the sign she's looking for. Next pitch. That one's going to be sliced foul down the third base line, so they will do it again. Still a 1-2 count in the on-deck circle. Will be catcher Alexis Davis. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Next offering on its way. That one's going to be sliced, and they're going to say fair ball over the third base bag. It will be a single. So now it'll be runners on first and second with nobody out. Alexis Davis will step up. Davis, freshman, righty across the board. She's from West Burlington, Iowa, went to Marshalltown Community College. First pitch to her upstairs, ball 1. That makes it 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Getting 2 runners on. Nobody out here as we play in the top of the first inning. There's going to be a hard hit ball. It's going to get through into right field. They'll hold everybody up as the throw, not in time to first base, but we'll have the bases juiced with nobody out now. So back-to-back singles. Have runners on every bag. That'll be second baseman. And Ivy Gerdes. She's a freshman, a right-hander. First pitch to her called strike 1. She's from Fort Madison, Iowa, went to Fort Madison High School. So bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch, or next one rather, upstairs, ball number 1. So that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The good thing now, there's a force at any base. Infielders play in. That pitch got a little hung up there. Stays outside and high. So that makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. So Hale again, getting the nod for the start today. Her 2-1 offering. That one's going to be fouled straight back. Got the stat crew to jump out of the way. Makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Of course, our home games always streamed on Team One Sports. We're simulcast them. That one called strike 3. She painted the inside corner. Got her first strikeout of the game. That's out number 1. So still bases loaded. We're going to have a conversation on the mound. So this will bring in third baseman Nicole Sherrill. So she steps in. And she's a freshman, right-hander across the board. She's from Hillsboro, Missouri. Went to Hillsboro High School. So she's a Missouri native. Playing here is this game again. Played at Battle High School. It's the home field for the Stephen Stars. As I said, Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network, joined by simulcast with Team One Sports, so you can see the video on Team One Sports if you'd like. Get our audio or simply just pull up our audio on the Show Me Sports Network app or media center, however you're choosing to listen to today's game. We're just glad that you're tuned into the game. The first pitch is going to be inside, ball one. So I'll make the count 1 ball and no strikes. The next offering on its way. Well, that one also misses. Thought that looked pretty good from here, but it is a little off. That one's going to be fouled down the third base line, so that go as a strike. So we'll take it 2 balls, 1 strike. Had the carousel in motion, though, as everybody was going on the contact. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the count again, 1 out here. So we play in the top of the first inning. So 2-1 offering on its way. That one straight down central, but a little low. So that'll take it 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, nowhere to put Sherrill as the bases are loaded. We have 1 out in the inning. 3-1 offering. That one's going to be fouled above our heads. So that'll take us full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Previous batter was a strikeout looking for Hale. Would like to get back-to-back strikeouts here. Really looking for 3 to get out of the inning with no damage done. That one's going to be upstairs, walked in a run. So that will make it a 1-0 score in favor of the Tigers. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. This is Abby Dameron, starting pitcher. She's a freshman from Burlington, Iowa. Danville High School, where she went to school. That one's going to be upstairs. Throw down to third base. It goes into left field, so that'll score a run there. Everybody advances a base, and it's now 2-0 in favor of the Tigers. I like the idea to throw down to third base by Billups, but just threw the ball into left field. That one swung on and missed. Half-hearted swing, but got her to go around. So it'll be a 1-2 offering. That one swung on and missed. When they say foul tipped, but held on to. That'll be out number 2. So now stepping in will be first baseman Adriana Jarrett. She's a freshman, righty across the board from Des Moines, Iowa. Went to Herbert Hoover High School. She's going to foul that one off herself. She'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. They say she's listed as righty across the board, but she most definitely is on the left side of the plate. That one's going to be bounced straight up the middle to Hale. She'll glove throw her to first base off the glove of Throckmorton, and everybody's going to be safe. Low throw there. And the run will score. So that scores a run. So now it's a 3-0 score. Now this will be center fielder Kylie Toplift. First pitch to her called strike 1. Runners on the corners here. 3-0 lead for the Tigers. That one's going to be fouled straight back. The no balls and 2 strikes now. So 2 outs here in the inning. Hale trying to get out. This is the 9th batter she's faced in the opening inning of the game. That one inside. Takes the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was going to be a hard hit ball. It'll go foul. It is sliced down the first base line. Did miss a batter here. It's actually shortstop Ariana Wolford. She is from Streamwood, Illinois, to Streamwood High School. A 1-2 offering with 2 outs to her. Upstairs and outside. Don't throw down to second base. So it's going to be a stolen base for Jarrett. So now runners on second and third. Still 2 outs here. 3-0 lead for the Tigers. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will end the inning. However, 3 runs were put up in the top of the first as the Tigers lead 3-0. We'll pause here and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Career and technical education at State Fair Community College can prepare you for an in-demand, high-paying manufacturing career in 1 year or less. Professional and skills certificates are available in industrial maintenance, welding, construction management, automotive tech, agriculture, and more. At State Fair Community College, technical programs are NC3 certified, which means you're trained to the current industry standards companies are looking for. Visit sfccmo.edu/techjobs to learn more.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. So the Stars will lead off here in the bottom of the first inning, as right fielder Lindsey Hood will take that one for ball 1. So she'll be ahead in the count. That one is going to miss outside also for ball 2. As Hood, a junior from Mount Vernon, Missouri, went to Mount Vernon High School. It's a left-handed batter. That one's going to miss outside, so take the count to 3 balls and no strikes. So she'll be ahead in the count. There's going to be a slow hit ball back to the pitcher. She'll glove. Not a great throw to first base, but will be in time. That goes as a 1-3 put out for out number 1. Well, now it'll be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. And Throckmorton, a sophomore. She's from right here in Columbia. Went to Crowder College. Played there. There's going to be a slow hit ball, but it's going to go foul down the third base line. She tried to slice it. It just got enough hook on it that it went out of play. So she'll be down in the count. And no balls in one strike. Again, one out here. Throckmorton will dig back in. Left-handed batter. She'll slice that one over the third base. And that will go foul. She'll be on her way to second. She's going to slide in there. Throw was not in time. She will have a one-out double. So she will be standing on second base with one out. So now it'll be catcher Macy Billups. She's a freshman from Marceline, Missouri. Went to Marceline R5. Tigers lead 3-0. First pitch upstairs, ball one. So she'll be ahead in the count. One ball and no strikes. Runner on second base, that's Throckmorton. So Billups steps back in. That pitch upstairs as well for ball two. In the on-deck circle, left fielder Lauren Husky. So Throckmorton again on second. She's going to go to third. They'll have the throw there in time, but she's going to be safe as it pops out of the glove of the third baseman, so she will have a stolen base. That pitch was also a ball, so Billups is ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. One out here, runner on third base. 3-0 offering, and a 4-pitch walk issued to Billups. So Billups will be on first base. Throckmorton on third base. Left fielder Lauren Husky will step in now. She is a senior, also from Columbia. Went to Westminster College before coming here. She is a right-handed batter. There's going to be a ball fouled back for strike one, rather. Billups was on her way to second base. Nobody covering the bag as they'll give up that stolen base. And Tigers have the 3-0 lead. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Next offering, that one's going to be sliced foul. So Husky will be down in the count 0-2. Again, Billups was on her way to second base. Dameron again on the mound for the Tigers, the freshman pitcher. 0-2 the count, 1 out, runners on the corners. There's going to be a ball hit off the glove of the pitcher in Dameron. She'll glove throw it into the dugout, so everybody's going to be safe. And they're going to try to score another run as Billups put the brakes on halfway home, though. I think they called it a dead ball as I believe it went into the dugout. So that'll be an RBI single for Husky. Billups will go to third. Throckmorton scores. That'll be Jillian Hale stepping in. She'll show bunt, pull it back, take a ball low as going to second base will be Husky, so she gets a stolen base. So it'll be a 1-0 count to Hale. She's got runners on second and third. That one's way outside. Makes it 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes the count. Again, 1 out, 2 runners on. 3-run lead has been cut down to 2 at 3-1. So Tigers lead the Stars. That one's going to be a foul ball. Cued off the end of the bat, down third base. So that'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. In the on-deck circle will be Grace Taft, the third baseman. The next offering to Hale. Swung on and missed. That's strike number 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boy, despite the sun being out, it is still just a little bit chilly here at the ballpark. 2-2 offering. There's going to be a ball again. A little English on it, fouled off down the first base line. Thing had some backspin on it. Ends up in the dugout. So we'll stay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out. Runners on second and third, so they're in scoring position. The Stars trail 3-1. That pitch is going to be inside, a little upstairs. That'll take us full. And 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As Hale steps back in. Full count pitch. She's going to line that one into left field. It'll score at least 1. They're sending the runner home. The throw is there. Slide is down, and we're tied at 3-3 as it'll be a 2 RBI double by Hale. So she gives up the 3 runs in the top of the first inning. However, she redeems herself by tying it up with a 2 RBI double as she sends that ball into left field. So Billups scores. There's going to be a hit into right field. And diving grab, they say out, as Grace Tath will be out number 2. She hit that right on the button to the right fielder. So Billups and Husky both score. That'll be shortstop Lindsay Pica. Pica from St. Peters, Missouri. She went to St. Charles Community College. She is a freshman, right-handed batter. So she will step in with 2 outs here. Runner on third base. We're tied at 3 apiece. First pitch, she's going to foul that one out of play. So she'll be down in the count. No balls in 1 strike. Again, 3 spot put up in the top of the first inning by the Tigers. 3 spot put up in the bottom of the first. Here by the Stars, they're looking to add to it. So they've got a runner on third base with Hale. That one's going to be a slow roller. First baseman will glove. She'll flip over to first base in time to get out number 3. That goes as a 4-3 put out. And that will take us to the end of the first inning. We are tied at 3 apiece as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swinigan and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
Oh,
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3404.
Well, the Stars were able to put up their own 3 spots in the bottom of the first inning as we are tied at 3-3. As we'll go back to the top of the second inning here. Hale still on the mound. First pitch is called strike 1. As it'll be batters 9, 1, and 2 as Kylie Toplift will step in. He's a freshman from Fort Myers, Florida, went to Riverdale High School. That one is going to be called strike 2. They checked it. Said she went around. She was trying to bunt it down and take first base. So 0-2 pitch on its way from Hale. That one's fouled back. Just got a piece of it. That'll make it still no balls and 2 strikes. And we're tied at 3 apiece. Oh, 2 offering. That one downstairs and outside. So that makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Hale entering her second inning of work. Next pitch, swung on and missed for out number 1. So Hale gets strikeout number 4 so far in the game. So now it'll be top of the lineup, left fielder, and Kara Krieger will be at bat. First pitch to her. That one misses low and a bit outside. Ball 1. So Krieger will be ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, as we play here in the top of the second inning. Next one. That one inside. Ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. A 2-0 offering. That one low. That might have bounced to the plate. That makes it 3-0. So 3-0 offering from Hale. That one down central, called strike 1. One out here as we play in the top of the second inning. The sun is out, but it is still rather chilly here at the ballpark. That one's going to be fouled off. So that'll take our count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hale will step off the rubber. She'll take a deep breath. Now she'll toe back in. Krieger will step back in. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. That'll be right fielder Emily Rooney stepping in. She had a single in her first at bat, so she is 1 for 1. Hale looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Left-handed batter for Rooney. That one's going to be a bit inside. For ball 1. So Rooney will step back in. She's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here. So we play in the top of the second. That one low and outside. Takes the count to 2 balls and no strikes. And 3 runs put up in the top of the first inning for the Tigers. 3 runs by the Stars in the bottom of the first inning. That pitch called strike 1. Got the outside part of the plate. Rooney will still be ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hale will dig back in. Again, this is a turf field, all turf field here at Battle High School. That one's going to be foul tipped. So we'll go even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hale 1 strike away from having a 1-2-3 inning here in this top of the second inning. 1 strike away from retiring the side via back-to-back-to-back strikeouts. 2-2 offering on its way. That one's going to be fouled down the third base line. So we'll still stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just after 3 o'clock here. Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. 2-2 offering on its way. That one's going to be a slow roller. Hale will glove it. She'll not throw. as beating it out for an infield single is Rooney. So Rooney has an infield single. She legs that out. Now it'll be catcher and Alexis Davis. Davis will step in. That pitch down central called strike one. So Hale looking to face one more than the minimum here in this inning after she gives out the 2-out infield single. No balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs. We're tied at 3-3. That one's going to be fouled back. Makes it an 0-2 count. We're tied again, 3 apiece. Hale will look in and get the sign. Oh, 2 offering. That one's a bit outside and upstairs. That'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're going to run her on first base. That's Rooney after she legs out an infield single. And we'll pull the corners in just a bit. So it's a 1-2 offering. There's a bouncing ball hit back to Hale. She'll glove throw to first in time. She'll retire 1 more than the inning. We're still 1 more than the minimum, rather, in the inning. We're still tied at 3-3. As we'll take a break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
We will go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be batters 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Stars. As that'll be lead off with batter 8 will be second baseman Kaylee Baker and center fielder Olivia Williams. And then back to the top of the lineup, right fielder Lindsey Hood. As for Baker, she is a sophomore from here at Columbia, played right here at Battle High School, so she ought to know just about every inch of this turf here. Battle High School, of course, home to the Spartans, but also home to the Stevens Stars. And at least for the time being, Lincoln University, they're also playing here as well. Right-handed batter for Baker will lead off the inning. She'll show bunt, take it for called strike 1. Still on the mound will be Dameron for the Tigers. First chance now, the Stars can do a little damage, add to the 3-3 tie ball game. That one also called strike 2. Baker shows bunt. Pulled it back, though, both times for strike 1 and 2. Again, we're tied at 3 apiece here in the bottom of the second inning. That one's outside. Takes it to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Decent crowd has made their way out to the ballpark here today. That one's going to be fouled over our heads. So it'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. So again, Baker will step back in. Williams in the on-deck circle for the Stars. That one's outside off the glove of the catcher. So that will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's upstairs. So that takes us full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one's going to be a 7-pitch walk. So Baker will be issued a free pass. So now it'll be center fielder Olivia Williams. She's a junior from Fort Smith, Arkansas, went to Paris Community College, left-handed batter, steps in. So she'll have a runner on first base. Nobody out here as we play in the bottom of the second. She'll show bunt, popped it up though, and it will be caught. And they're going to throw over to first base and get 2 outs just like that. We have 2 outs in the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup with Hood. First pitch to her called strike 1. So she'll step back in again from the left-hand side of the plate. 0-1 offering. That one low. Outside, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 2 outs here, nobody on. That one way upstairs. One thing I do enjoy about softball is the enthusiasm from the dugouts. Don't see that in many other sports. 2-1 offering. That one called strike 2. So evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Getting tied at 3 apiece here as we play in the bottom of the second inning. Next offering, that one's going to be a well-hit ball into left field. Left fielder comes over off her glove. She was in foul territory, though. So still 2 balls and 2 strikes as Hood was looking at extra bases as she tried to just drop it over into that no man's land there behind third base. Third baseman will play even with the bag. First base is back from the bag. Second baseman does play in. Now third base will step in a little bit. There's going to be another one sliced off. That one's going to go into the little pond over there. Might be frozen enough, though, so it may not go into the water. There's probably at least, I would say, a good dozen softballs or more in there that we know of from the doubleheader action we had several days ago. That one's going to be outside. So that'll take the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. Hood steps back in. She'll look down at Dameron. Next offering, it's going to be a well-hit ball off the glove of the second baseman, trying to leg it out. She should be safe, and she will. She hit a bullet to the second baseman. Almost took her glove off of her hand, and so Hood will get credit for a 2-out single. So she will be on first base. Now it'll be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. She had a double in her first at-bat, the only at-bat so far in the game. So it'll be another good time to rip another double. She did score as well. She'll choke up on the bat. Again, left-handed batter. She'll take that one. Runner goes down to second base. They say throw was there, but stolen base. So Hood will get a stolen base. It's about the third or fourth stolen base now we've seen. Officially, I think that's the third, but runner on second base now. That pitch, that's going to be fouled. It'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. In Throckmorton, trying to help out her cause here. She scored one of those 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. As we said, she's a Columbia native. She'll foul that one back as well. So she'll be down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs. Runner on second base. That's Hood. She gets the 2-out single and then gets a stolen base to put her on second base. So Throckmorton will step back in. 1-2 offering to her on its way. She's going to hit bouncing ball to the pitcher. She'll glove throw to first base in time, and that will retire the side. That goes as a 1-3 put out. So had a little excitement, but couldn't get any runs across the plate, so we're still tied at 3 apiece. As we'll go to the top of the third inning. You're listening to Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Ball 1. So it'll be hitters 4, 5, and 6. This will be Geerdes at the plate. That one's going to be fouled off the top of the first base dugout. Looks like she hit that and got a knuckleball out of it. So it evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hale again on the rubber as she'll toe the rubber. Next offering, there's going to be a slow roller charging third baseman glove over to first base in time for out number 1. Goes as a 5-3 put out. So now it'll be third baseman Nicole Sherrill will step in. She will step in, right-handed batter. 1 out, first pitch to her, called strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike in the on-deck circle will be pitcher Abby Dameron. So Hale looks in. Next offering from her, there's going to be a ball. It's going to get through the gap into center field, so she'll have at least 1 out of this. They'll throw to second, was offline, but Sherrill will be standing at first base. Nice trying to get a diving effort there. Was Pika, but could not get a glove on it. So now it'll be Abby Dameron. She was a strikeout victim, her only at bat so far here today. She'll dig in on the left-hand side of the plate. 1 out, 1 runner on. They'll pull the corners in for her. She'll foul that one back. She'll be down to the count at no balls and 1 strike. That might have got everybody on the way by. Phillips says she's okay. Next one, that one's going to be a ball. It's going to be gloved over to second for one. They cannot turn the double play, but they get the lead runner. So that'll make it 2 outs now. So that goes as a 6-4 fielder's choice. So that'll be first baseman. Adriana Jarrett will step in. That one's going to be called ball 1. So Dammerd will be standing on first base. 2 outs here. That one inside. Takes the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Jarrett reached first base on an E3. Two outs here. That one downstairs and outside. Makes it 3 balls and no strikes. Wolford will be in the on-deck circle to shortstop. That pitch is going to be a walk issued. 4-pitch walk. So that'll move Dameron to second base. Jarrett will be on first base. Ariana Wolford will be at bat. She was a strikeout victim her last time up. 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Still tied 3-3. First pitch called, strike 1. So Wolford will be down in the count. And no balls and 1 strike. And they play the infield in just a little bit. That one is going to be swung on for strike 2. So Hale 1 strike away again from getting out of the inning after giving up a couple of base runners. 0-2 pitch downstairs in the dirt. I'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kylie Toplift will be in the on-deck circle if Wolford can reach safely. That pitch is going to be inside, a little low. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Hale trying to work out of this top of the 3rd inning. That one's going to be a hard hit ball through her glove and up the middle. And they're going to hold the runners up, so we'll be bases loaded as throw comes into home. So Wolford sends it straight up the middle. So she will have a 2-out single to her credit. So that'll move everybody around the base path. So now it'll be center fielder Kylie Toplift. She also struck out. She led off. The top of the 2nd inning was the first of 2 strikeout victims. Bases loaded. She's going to foul that one out of play. Nice catch by one of the fans here in attendance. So that'll put her down to the count. No balls and 1 strike. Hale looks back in. She's got herself in a little bit of a jam as bases loaded, but 2 outs here. That one's going to be a hard hit ball. She'll glove, look to first, throw in time. She'll get out of the inning. That is a 1-3 put out, and that will get out of the inning. So despite having the bases loaded, no runs were scored. We're still tied at 3-3. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
We'll go to the bottom of the third inning, still tied at 3 apiece. As leading off the inning will be batters 3, 4, and 5. That'll be catcher, and Macy Billups will be the first one up. And it'll be pitcher, it'll be left fielder Lauren Husky, and then pitcher Jillian Hale. First offering outside, but called strike one. Strike zone was a little expanded there, I think. Still tied again, 3-3 here in the bottom of the third inning. That one's going to be called ball, so that will even the count. As we are at 3:30 here. Legazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. That one swung on and missed. Legazaway here with you. We are enjoying today's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Also, simulcast with video on Team One Sports. That one's going to be downstairs, bounce to the catcher. So that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's going to be sliced off the end of the bat. The first baseman a glove. She'll underhanded throw to first in time for out number 1. That'll go as a 3-4 put out for out number 1. Now it'll be left fielder in Lauren Husky. She had an RBI single and a stolen base and then scored in her at bat in the bottom of the first inning. So she will step in again, still tied 3-3. First pitch, she's going to hit that one towards the right side. It'll be gloved, throw to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out there. So now it'll be pitcher in Jillian Hale. She had a 2 RBI double in her only at bat of today, as she took a pitch into left field. That pitch will be upstairs and outside. Ball 1. So she's got a 1-in-1 day with 2 RBIs, looking to make it a 2-for-2 day. 2 outs here. That pitch also outside. That makes the count 2 balls, no strikes. Dameron again still working on the mound for the Tigers. 2-0 offering that one well downstairs. That makes it a 3-0 count. And we said this is game 2 of 4 today, just the only game featuring the Stars, though. That one's downstairs. Bounces off the catcher. So that'll be a 4-pitch walk issued to Hale. So now it'll be third baseman Grace Taff. She flew out to right field. It's a diving grab by the right fielder. Dameron's going to tie her shoe real quick. So 2 outs here with a runner on first base. That's Hale as Taft steps in. Right-handed batter, first pitch to her. Down central, called strike 1. Our line so far, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors by the Stars. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Tigers. Taft steps back in down in the count 0-2. That pitch downstairs in the dirt. That gets the catcher up. That is Davis. Hale was not going, so no throw is needed. 1 ball, 2 strike to count. Taft is going to lift that one into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So 2 out base hit by Taft. Now it'll be shortstop Lindsey Pica stepping in. So Pica steps in. She was out number 3 to close out the bottom of the first inning. She was a 4-3 out. So she steps in with 2 on and 2 out. If she can just line a hit out here, she would have at least 1 RBI, if not 2. Would give her team the lead. That one called strike 1. Hale standing on second base. Taft standing on first base. Pica digs back in. 0-1 offering. She can hit that one straight up the middle off the glove of the pitcher. She'll throw over, and they call her out. And she is able to recover and just throw it almost a Patrick Mahomes-esque throw over to first base to get the out to retire the innings. So a couple of runners stranded, still tied at 3 apiece. As we'll pause and be back, you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
We will go to the top of the 4th inning. We'll lead off with hitters 1, 2, and 3, and that'll be left fielder Krieger. First pitch to her, called strike 1. Hale still on the mound here for the Stars. Next offering. That one upstairs, a bit outside. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Hale will look back in. She'll get the sign from Billups. Next offering on its way. Well, they say check swing. It won't appeal, so that will make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, we're tied at 3 apiece. Both teams putting up 3 runs in their half of the first inning. 2-1 offering. Called strike 2. That evens count 2 balls and 2 strikes. We play here in the top of the fourth. That one misses. That takes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Blake Hazelwood here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. If you haven't done so yet, head over to our Facebook page. Give it a like. Try to share our game broadcast schedules on there as well as some of the other things happening. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. So Krieger is rung up looking. She is struck out twice. So far, 1 looking, 1 swinging. So now it'll be right fielder Emily Rooney. She has got a 2-for-2 day going so far. That one low, ball 1. She's also scored a run. She was part of that 3-run top of the first inning. So 1 out here. Again, corners of the infield. Throckmorton will step in quite a bit. Slow roller will be taken by the shortstop. She'll glove throw to first. In time. This is a 6-3 put out. For out number 2. Now it'll be catcher Alexis Davis. She is 1 for 2. He did also score one of those 3 runs in the top of the first inning. So Hale will look in. She'll get the sign. First pitch. This is a little upstairs. So makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And Throckmorton coming in on the play. Tath at third base. Steps in a little bit, but doesn't come charging in. That one called strike 1. That'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And Hale looks in. 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed for strike 2. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs here. We play in the top of the 4th inning. That one's going to be fouled off, so we'll do it again. Fouled off the net on the first base side. So still a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hale will look in again. Our next offering on the way. That one fouled off pretty much the same exact spot. So that's still a 1-2 count. So Hale again 1 strike away of getting out of the inning. Retiring the side, 1, 2, 3. That pitch, that one upstairs. That'll even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. We are still tied at 3 apiece. So Hale will look back in. 2-2 pitch, that one's fouled back. So we'll still stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This upcoming pitch will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat. Hale has gone the distance so far, but these at-bats that take a lot of pitches can eat into her count. It's going to be a hard hit ball. Tath will glove, throw to first base, and Throckmorton dropped the ball. She tried to go back and recover it, but that goes as Davis will be standing on first base. You call that an error or a hit. So 2 outs here. Second baseman Ivy Geerdes will step in. She is 0 for 2. First pitch to her. Downstairs, ball 1. So 1-0 offering on its way. Runner's going to go to second. Hit and run was on and well placed as it'll drop in between center field and right field. Davis cannot go any further, though, than second base. It did end up giving Davis a single instead of an error. So now it'll be third baseman Nicole Sherrill. She'll step in back-to-back singles with 2 outs. She'd like to keep the hit parade going for her Tiger squad. That first pitch low. It'll be ball 1. Billups comes up looking to throw down to third base. Davis does not take to third. She bluffs like she is, but does not go towards third. So will be a 1-0 count. 2 outs here, 2 runners on. That one down central for called strike 1. So that'll leave in the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Abby Dameron, the pitcher, starting pitcher for the Tigers, is in the on-deck circle. 1-1 offering. There's going to be a ball fouled out of play. Just over to our right, into the mud hole. That'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. I hope you guys have an extra budget for some softballs this year. They're going through them right and left. So 1-2 offering. That one upstairs. That'll leave in the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good. If you're listening and you want to make a donation to the softball fund, they would greatly appreciate it. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. We've got 2s across the board here. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Hale will look in her next offering. That one's going to be fouled off. Right on to the camera. She got good aim there. So that'll be fouled off up here our way. There's going to be another one lifted, trying to come in. And making the grab is Billups for out number 3. She hustles over and gets the out. As that is out number 3 and will end the inning. So no damage done. We're still tied at 3 apiece. As we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Are your end-of-the-year insurance deductibles met? Hi, this is Morgan from Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine here in Sedalia. If you are scheduled for surgery or planning to have an elective procedure, your physical or occupational therapy could cost you little to nothing out of pocket. When you need personalized therapy, our dedicated, friendly staff of therapists are here for you. With more than 40 locations here in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. To find a clinic near you, call us today or visit us online at peaksportspine.com. Physical therapy or occupational therapy is a journey. Let us be there with you on the road to recovery.
Well, we're still tied at 3 apiece as we go into the bottom of the 4th inning. The Stars will send batters 8, 9, and 1 to the plate. Still out on the mound is Dameron. So Baker, the second baseman, steps in. First pitch to her. Ball 1. This is just her second at bat. She did have a walk her first at bat. That one evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. In the on-deck circle will be center fielder Olivia Williamson back to the top of the lineup, and Lindsey Hood. That one fouled back. So that'll take the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We play here in the bottom of the 4th inning, again tied at 3-3. That pitch way upstairs and outside. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's going to be a ball hit towards left field. Will be gloved by the shortstop. Ball will get past first baseman, so heading to second base on a heads-up play. So leadoff runner standing at second base. So Stars have a little something cooking here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now it'll be center fielder Olivia Williams. First pitch to her called strike 1. I'm going to say that's a single with an E6. Not the official score, but that's what I'm going to write down in my scorebook. Runner on second. There's going to be a bouncing ball taken by the second baseman. She'll glove to third, but move the runner over to third base. Just about got picked off, though, did Baker. She dives back. Throw bounced and went off the third baseman, but that'll move her over in scoring position. So now it'll be back to the top of the lineup with Lindsey Hood. As Hood has a single and a stolen base. She's 1 for 2. Has 1 out, runner on third base. That one called strike 1. She'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. So she'll step back in, again, left-handed batter. That one's going to be downstairs. Evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Dameron looks back in for the sign. That one's well outside and low. So Hood will be ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. And we're tied at 3 apiece. Baker will be standing on third base. That's going to be a well-hit ball straight up the middle. It'll score the go-ahead run, as it'll be an RBI single. Standing on first base is Hood, as she gets credit for an RBI. As Baker comes around and scores. That'll be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. She had a double in her first at bat. It into a 1-3 out her second. She'll show bunt. Runner will go to second. Throw is well offline. And it'll be a stolen base for Hood. So the Stars lead 4-3. Looking to add to their lead. 1 out here. Throckmorton will step back in. Again, she chokes up a little bit on the bat. That one's going to be called for strike 2. She will step back in. No balls, 2 strikes the count. 1 out, runner on second base. That one's down low. They are going to throw back to second, but back in time is Hood. She took a pretty good lead there. Started like she was going to go to third, but did not. Throckmorton steps back in. She's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be gloved by the pitcher, Dameron, and throw over to first base, but does move Hood over to third base. So now catcher Macy Billups. She is 0 for 1, has a walk in the game so far. First pitch to her, upstairs, ball 1. So she has a runner standing on third base, that's Hood. Her team is leading 4-3. 2 outs here. One offering, that's going to be a ball hit a mile in the air into left field coming in. Left fielder, she's going to make the grab. That will be out, number 3. However, the Stars were able to score 1 run. They take the 4-3 advantage back in favor as we will go to the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Career and technical education at State Fair Community College can prepare you for an in-demand, high-paying manufacturing career in 1 year or less. Professional and skills certificates are available in industrial maintenance, welding, construction management, automotive tech, agriculture, and more. At State Fair Community College, technical programs are NC3 certified, which means you're trained to the current industry standards companies are looking for. Visit sfccmo.edu/techjobs to
Top of the 5th inning. They lead. They put up 1 run there. That gives them the 4-3 advantage. So we're just shy of 4 o'clock. Our game about an hour and a half old or thereabouts. Slated to start at 2, but did not get into start time of 2 o'clock. It was about 2:30. That'll be batters 6, 7, and 8. That'll be the pitcher in Abby Dameron. First ball to her is a ball. So 1 ball, no strike count. Next offering to her, swung on and missed. That'll leave in the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hale still on the mound for the Stars. Again, her team leads 4-3. That pitch is going to be downstairs. That takes the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. And Dameron steps back in. She's going to take a big cut and a miss on that one. That evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The on-deck circle, first baseman, and Adriana Jarrett steps in. So even count as Dameron digs back in. That one downstairs and low. That takes us full as it's pitcher versus pitcher right now. Hale matching up against Dameron. So 3-2 count. Payoff pitch on its way. That one called strike 3. So Dameron is retired with a backwards K. She's been a strikeout victim twice. 1 looking, 1 swinging. So now it'll be first baseman in Adriana Jarrett. She's had a walk, reached on an error. That one called strike 1. Caught the bottom corner of the plate, outside part of the plate. She's down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 offering on its way. There's going to be a slow roller. Going to be taken by second baseman. Throw to first. For out number 2, that'll go as a 4-3 put out. That goes from Baker to Throckmorton. So again, a chance for a 1-2-3 inning. Only seen that 1 inning so far. Actually, hadn't seen it at all. We've had 2 innings that had 4 batters. So this will be Wolford at bat now. First one upstairs, ball 1. So Hale will step back and toe the rubber. Our team leads 4-3. That one down central for called strike 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Hale will look back in. 1-1 offering on the way. That one will miss just a little bit outside. That makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. In the on-deck circle will be center fielder Kylie Toplift. That one inside. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. And the Stars lead 4-3. So we play here in the top of the 5th inning. That one's going to be a well-hit ball, and it's going to get through and go into shallow center field. Wolford will get a 2-out single. Well, that'll be center fielder in Kylie Topliff. She is 0 for 2, had a strikeout. Was also out, and a ball hit back to Hale. She ended the top of the 3rd inning. Would like to make her the recipient to end the top of the 5th inning as they have a ball fouled off. She fouls it off. Wolford was on her way to second base. A 1 offering again. Bit outside. Wolford acted like she was going to try to take second base, but does not. Throckmorton's going to come in, so will Taft from third base. Topliff will step back in, 1-1 pitch. She'll show bunt. They say she went around. Nice job here of the Stars to work together there as Throckmorton comes in. And Baker covering first base. Everybody covering somewhere. 1-2 offering on its way. That one downstairs. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two outs here, runner on first base. That one's going to be a little blooper. It's going to drop into left field, and now they'll have 2 runners on board with 2 outs. So Topliff gets a single. That'll be top of the lineup. Left fielder Kara Krieger. So runners on first and second. Again, 2 outs here. First 2 have gone easy, and after that, most of the game, the Stars have ran into problems. That pitch going to be called strike 1. Krieger will step back in. Time called real quick as Krieger's going to go down and have a conversation with the third base head coach. Again, hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast just after 4 o'clock. Here on the Show Me Sports Network. Like Gazaway here with you. Hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast. Game also simulcast with video on Team One Sports. So however you're choosing to listen, we are glad that you are tuned into the broadcast today. So 2 outs. No balls and 1 strike to count. Krieger will step back in. 0-1 offering on its way. That one called strike 2. So it'll be no balls and 2 strikes. So Hale 1 strike away from getting out of the inning with no damage done. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Throckmorton will take it at first. She'll step on there. That will end the inning. As that goes as 3 unassisted. So a couple hits were given up, but no runs. And they stranded 2. As we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Stars still leading 4-3. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swinigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch is going to be called ball 1. It'll be batters 4, 5, and 6. This will be left fielder and Lauren Husky. She steps in. She's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. There's going to be a hard hit ball ripped into foul territory on the third base line. So that'll leave in the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So we play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 4-3 score in favor of the Stars. That one's going to be a ball. That's going to be fair as it's ripped down the third base line. And she'll be on her way to second base. However, she is going to be out. Good throw from the left fielder as Husky is gunned down at second base for out number 1. So now it'll be Hill. She's going to hit one into left field. It'll get through. She'll be on first base with a 1-out single. So Hale helping out her cause. She has a single, a double, as well as 2 RBIs. Also has a walk. But now this will be third baseman Grace Taft. And Stars leading 4-3. That pitch upstairs, ball 1. So Taft will be ahead in the count. 1 ball and no strikes. We're just past 4 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. That one fouled straight back. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Sun is out. Not too windy. Slight breeze, but it is getting chilly. I'm going to have to put my jacket on. That one is going to be fouled out of play over the first base side. So it'll be a 1-2 count. Again on first base is Hale. So Taft will step back in. Stars lead 4-3. There's going to be a pitch upstairs and outside. Evens the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. As I said here in between these 2 half innings. This one and the next one, I'm going to put my coat back on. It is getting a little frigid here at the ballpark. It's going to be a ball ripped into left field again. Third time's the charm. So back-to-back singles. Taft has her second single in 2 innings. That moves Hale over to second base. Now it'll be shortstop Lindsay Pica. She is 0 for 2. Has 1 out and 2 runners on. First offering to her, swing and a miss for strike one. Had a good rip there, but just could not connect with it. So she'll be down in the count. No balls and one strike. She will step back in. Right-handed batter. There's going to be a well-hit ball lifted to center field. Center fielder is going to make the grab. She had to go to her right. That'll be out number two now. It'll be second baseman and Kaylee Baker. She had a walk in her first at-bat, singled to left field in her second at-bat. So she's got a 1-for-1 day with a walk. That pitch downstairs, ball one. So 2 outs here, 2 runners on. 1 ball, no strike to count. 1-0 offering on its way. That one upstairs. That makes it 2 balls and no strikes. The next offering on its way. That one outside. Makes it a 3-0 count. Dameron again still on the mound here. Her next offering. That one inside. That is a 4-pitch walk. So those dreaded 2-out walks. Now it'll be center fielder Olivia Williams. She is 0 for 2. Has the bases loaded with 2 outs here. Her team leads by a score of 4-3. First offering to her is going to be a bouncing ball. Gloved. Throw home is out. Goes as a 1-2 put out to end the inning. So no runs. 3 were left stranded. Did have a couple of hits there. Stars still lead by a score of 4-3 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica. I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love
it. But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
As I said, temperature continuing to drop here at the ballpark. I don't know what the temperature is, but it is chilly to say the least. So it'll be batters 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. Rooney, the right fielder, will lead off. First pitch to her will be fouled down the third base line. So she will be down in the count. She will dig back in. 0-1 offering. That one's going to be sliced. Foul again down the third base line. So we'll make it. No balls and 2 strikes. As we play here in the top of the 6th inning. 0-2 offering. It's going to be a slow roller. Hale will glove. Throw to first. Throckmorton had to go out and get it, but throw not in time. So an infield single. Rooney, put Rooney on first base. So now to be catcher. Alexis Davis will step in. She's had a single. She had 2 singles, hit into a 1-3 put out. She got a 2 for 3 day. First pitch to her inside, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike to count. Nobody out here, runner on first base. She's going to get a bouncing ball to the shortstop. She'll glove flip to second off the glove of Baker, so everybody is safe. So now it'll be 2 on with nobody out. Second baseman. And Ivy Girdes will be due up. A quick team meeting. Onto the mound here for the Stars. Everybody comes in. So it'll be 2 on with nobody out here. Again, the Stars lead 4-3. So first offering, called strike 1. So Hale being very deliberate and taking her time here. She's got runners on first and second. That one upstairs and outside. So that makes it a 1-1 count. A 1-1 offering on its way. That one downstairs and outside. That takes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Throckmorton's going to play a couple steps in from first base. That one's going to be fouled out of play over the first base dugout. So that'll leave in the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two on, 2-2 count, nobody out. That pitch is going to be lined into right field, diving grab. As they say, it was a juggled ball. Home plate umpire says juggled ball. At this point, somebody's got to be out because you've got a runner standing halfway to first base and first and second occupied. So this could be a potential double play. As he said, the ball was not caught. It was juggled. As Hood came diving in, she had it in her glove till she hit the turf and it popped out. We're still having a discussion. The home plate umpire and the second official are having a discussion as Hood made a diving grab in right field. The home plate umpire said it was a juggled ball. Still having a discussion about this. Either way, somebody has to be out. Whether it's one out or 2 is kind of the discussion. Sherrill should be up next, which she's taking a couple of practice swings. Hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast. So I think when it's all said and done, they're going to say she's out, as it was I think what the ruling is Hood caught it in right field. I'll be honest, I was looking at the home plate umpire. Did not see where the throw was at to second base or to first base as Hale starts doing some jumping jacks and running in place to get warmed up. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. All I know is they don't get play back underway. I'm thinking I'm going to freeze. So Hale again, still on the mound for the Stars. So they are going to have discussions with both head coaches now. He's trying to describe exactly what happened. So they are going to say just one out. So Hood gets credit for a diving grab in right field. So still be runners on first and second with one out as third baseman Nicole Sherrill steps in. She's got a 1-for-2 day with an RBI and a walk. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Tath will glove, throw to third base. Get the lead runner there. So fielder's choice. So Rooney will be out on a fielder's choice. So now it'll be Abby Dameron, the pitcher. She's going to foul that one off. She's been a strikeout victim twice. So she'll be down to the count. No balls and one strike. 2 outs here. Still 2 runners on. Oh, one offering. That one misses outside. So we play here in the top of the 6th inning. Stars leading 4-3. 1-1 offering. There's a bouncing ball. It's going to be gloved by the shortstop. She'll throw to first in time to get the out. Despite getting a couple of base runners on the base path, the crisis is averted. That goes as a 6-3 output for out number 3. So a couple of runners stranded. Still a 4-3 lead for the Stars. We're going to take a quick break and be back. As you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
Off the inning, top of the lineup here in the bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be Hood, Throckmorton, and Billups will be due up. Still on the mound is Dameron. Lindsey Hood steps in. She's got an RBI single. 2 stolen bases. Actually has 2 singles. One of those was an RBI single. 2 for 3 day with 2 stolen bases. First pitch to her, called strike 1. Got the outside part of the plate. That pitch, that one got near a little chin music there as it was upstairs and inside, evens the count 1 ball, 1 strike. So she'll dig back in. 1-1 offering. That one called strike 2. Said the temperature continuing to drop here. See, everybody's starting to bundle up a little more than they were. 1-2 offering, that'll be outside and get away from the catcher. That'll take it to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we're nearing 4:30. Hopefully you enjoyed today's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Also simulcast with Team 1 Sports. That one's going to be fouled back. So it'll still keep it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Hood leading off, then in the on-deck circle, Throckmorton. Then due up is Billups. Dameron looks in, gets the sign, 2-2 offering. It's going to be a bouncing ball. It's going to be fielded by the third baseman. She'll throw over to first, and they say she legged it out. So Hood gets credit for an infield single, so she's starting to get a little rally going. First baseman Annabelle Throckmorton steps in. She is 1 for 3, has a double, scored a run. And he's hit into 2, 1-3 outs. First pitch to her. Downstairs ball. Trying to get in stolen base safely is Hood, so she's had 3 singles and 3 stolen bases. So Throckmorton will dig back in. She's ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. She'll do a little swinging bunt, and it's going to roll foul. She probably would have legged that one out if it did not go foul. Hit it over towards the first base side. So Throckmorton will have an even count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And runner on second base, that's Hood, nobody out. 1-1 offering, she's going to hit that one into the air. Left fielder will come in and grab it for out number 1. So 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now to be catcher Macy Billups. She is 0 for 2 with a walk, has a steal, and has scored in her at-bats. Her team, though, leads 4-3. A pitch upstairs, ball 1. She'll step out, take a deep breath. Now she'll step back in. Hood over on second base. It's going to be a ball ripped foul down the third base line. So that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Billups would like to get Hood around the base path the rest of the way. Stars have a 1-run lead at 4-3. That one's outside. So that makes it 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And the Stars leading the Tigers. That one's going to be another ball ripped foul down the third base line. She's just about 1.5 feet away from ripping that into an extra base hit. So count, add 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. That one's going to be upstairs. We'll go full. go full at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hood standing at second base. Again, Stars leading by a score of 4-3. Payoff pitch, walked her. So Billups will be on first base with a walk. So now it'll be left fielder and Lauren Husky. She's had an RBI single, also scored herself. Hit into a 4-3 out, also got thrown out at second base. She's going to foul that one out of play. It'll go on top of the dugout for the Tigers. So again, 1 out here. She'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. Her team leads 4-3 to the Stars. 0-1 offering. She's going to hit a ball into left field. That will be tracked down, out number 2. So now it'll be Jillian Hale, the pitcher. She's had a 2-for-2 day so far. 2 RBI double. Has had a single, also been issued a walk. She's helped out her own cause. 2 on, 2 out here. She's going to hit that one into the gap into center field. That's going to score 2. She'll be on her way to second base, and they'll give her the stop sign there as that makes it now a 6-3 ball game as she has another stand-up 2 RBI double. So she is feeling it out there at second base as she's got a 3-for-3 game, 4 RBIs, including a walk. That one's going to be fouled over our heads and out of play. This will be third baseman Grace Taff. Hale has also pitched a pretty good game so far. She's only given up 3 runs, so she's done a fairly decent job on the pitching mound as well. 0-1 offering. That one's going to be fouled back into the net for strike number 2. Taft just a hair under these pitches. She does have a 2-for-3 game, including 2 singles. Back-to-back singles, I should say. Oh, 0-2 offering. That one upstairs. Takes the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here, runner on second base. That's Hale. 1-2 offering, that one called strike 3. And that will end the inning. However, 2 runs were plated to give the Stars a 6-3 lead. We will go to the top of the 7th inning. If the Stars can hold off, then that will do it for the ball game. As we will take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Hale looking for the complete game as she's still on the mound here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch is going to be outside. She's facing batters 7, 8, and 9. And his first baseman, Adriana Jarrett, will lead off the inning. That's a 1-0 count. Next offering. That one's going to be fouled. Down into the dugout, near the dugout, I should say, for the Tigers. So that'll even the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 offering on its way. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Hale looking to retire the first batter she faces here in the top of the 7th. That one a bit outside. Evens the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Hale will look in. 2-2 offering on its way. That one's going to be sliced. Third baseman coming over. Just out of the reach of Taft. Could not get her hand on it. So still will keep it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's going to miss outside and low. So that takes us full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Hale looking for the complete game performance here, both offensively and on the mound. Going to be a 1 fouled off. So it'll still stay full. She's accounted for 4 of her team's 6 runs, had 2 stand-up doubles. 2 RBIs each time. So payoff pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for out number 1. So now shortstop, Ariana Wolford. She will step in. She's had 2 singles. Also had a strikeout. So 1 out here. First pitch to her down central, called strike 1. Hale ahead in the count with that first strike. 0-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be ripped into right field. Going back on it over the head of Hood. She could not make the grab. They're going to try to stretch it into a triple, and she will. So standing at third base is Wolford with a triple. So she rips that into right field over Hood's head. And she'll be standing on third base. That'll be center fielder in Kylie Topliff. So left-handed batter steps in. She has a 1-for-3 day. Has a single, a strikeout, and a 1-3 putout. Now one downstairs and outside, ball 1. Hale will step back and toe the rubber again. That one misses, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Runner on third base, 1 out here as we play in the top of the 7th. There's going to be a slow roller. Taft will glove at third. Throw over to first. They throw home, not in time, so the run will score, but they get out number 2. So that does make it a 4-6 ball game. This is a 5-3 put out. So now it'll be left fielder And Kara Kreisner, she's going to hit it to a shortstop glove. That should be out number 3. That goes as a 6-3 put out. So in the inning, there was 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. And that will take us to a final score. As the Stars get the 6-4 win over the Tigers of Iowa Wesleyan University. And still more games left here today, but that will do it for our broadcast coverage here as the Stars get win number 1 of the season as they move to a record now of 1-3 as they beat the Iowa Wesleyan University Tigers. As they beat them by a final of 6-4. As taking a look at the other action, they said the Stars will be in action tomorrow. They have split doubleheader action as they will play at noon tomorrow. That'll be against Kentucky State. And then at 4 o'clock tomorrow, Harris-Stowe State will be here for Game 2 in split doubleheader action. As that is going to do it for our broadcast here this evening. Today and this evening, it's been my pleasure. Blake Gasly for the Show Me Sports Network. Also our game simulcast with video on Team One Sports until we talk to you tomorrow with pregame starting at right about 11:55. First pitch coming at 12 o'clock noon for Game 1 of a split doubleheader. Until we talk to you tomorrow, so long and have a great evening. Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.